Remember that we've talked about writing slope-intercept form equations, and what you need to write a slope-intercept form equation is the slope and a y-intercept. So in this case, in your warm-up, if the slope is -1/2 and the y-intercept is 3.5, slope-intercept form means it would be y equals -1/2 x plus 3.5. We're going to write this in standard form. We'll add 1/2 x to both sides, so we get 1/2 x plus y equals 3.5, and then to get rid of the fraction, we'll multiply by 2. So slope-intercept form is here, and then we'll have standard form right here. Now, what does this look like in a word problem? It costs $150 to rent a banquet room at Papa Do's restaurant, and $45 for every hour the room is occupied for the party. Write an equation in slope-intercept form and models the situation, blah, blah, blah. All right, so what is 150? That's going to be the starting amount, or the y-intercept. And then $45 an hour, that's the per, that's your slope. So y equals 45x plus 150. To put this into standard form, we would subtract 45x from both sides. And then we've got to change all the signs because we can't have a negative leading coefficient. Okay. So that's what we've been talking about yesterday. But what we're going to do now is what happens if we're given slope and a point, but the point isn't the y-intercept. So what's missing? The y-intercept, right? Because they give us the slope, so I know my m. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to solve for our y-intercept, because we have an x and a y. So if my formula is y equals mx plus b, I just plug in the values that I have and solve for b. 4 equals -2 times 3 plus b. 4 equals -6 plus b. Add 6 to both sides. B equals 10. And so b equals 10. M is -2. So y equals -2x plus 10. Okay. Pause the video and then try these two problems, and then when you come back you can see me work through them. Okay, what to do with a word problem? He's paid $16 per delivery, so this is my slope because it's got the per. Last week he made 5 deliveries and the total pay was $215. So y equals mx plus b So 215 minus 80. So B equals 135, and M is 16, so Y equals 16x plus 135. So what do we do when there are 2 points? Remember, we need 2 things to write the equation. We need slope and the y-intercept. And with 2 points, we can use the slope formula and find what our slope is, and then use that to find our y-intercept. So x1, y1, remember, x2, y2. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 equals, so I get -4 for my slope. And that makes sense because I went down 4, I went up 1, so that makes sense. Okay, so my slope is -4. Now I take that and I can choose either point, and I'll show you with both points. So if y equals mx plus b, so using the first point, y equals mx plus b. So y equals 12 plus b, -4 equals 12 plus b, subtract 12 from both sides, b equals -16. Let's see if it's the same with the other point. Y equals mx plus b. -8 equals -8 plus b, or sorry, +8 plus b. Subtract 8 from both sides, -16 equals b. So write the equation. We have our value of m, we have our value of b. Y equals mx plus b. In this case, -16. Alright, I want you to try it. Pause the video. Once you're done trying it, you can come back and check and see if these worked out. Okay, but what about word problems? The size of a shoe a person needs has a linear relationship to the length of his or her foot. An adult shoe that is size 5 fits a 9-inch long foot. An 11-inch foot requires a size 11 shoe. So define your variables. The person's foot length is probably the independent variable. So foot size, shoe. We've got 2 points. 9-inch foot, 5 size 5 shoe. 11-inch foot, size 11 shoe. Okay, we need to find the slope. Changing y, we're changing x. My slope is 3. Okay, y equals mx plus b. I'm going to choose this one because they have the same number, so that makes my life easier. So b is negative 22. If I have an m, I have a b, I can write an equation, y equals 3x minus 22. Now, does it make sense that a 0-inch foot would wear a negative 22 size shoe? Probably not. But they said it was linear, and people don't have 0-inch feet unless they don't have feet. So, all right, try your exit ticket, try your IXLs, and then there's an extra practice sheet on your page if you are interested. All right, thank you.